I'm sorry, y'all. I am downstairs in the basement, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I gotta see. I don't even have my glasses on, so let me get my glasses so we can start. Hey, hey. I'm gonna share some goodies with y'all tonight. Let me see. Hey, hey, hey. Alrighty. Yeah, hey. Let me see. I gotta be able to sit this up so you guys can see me. Hey y'all, it's Robin, your glamour planner. All things glam, all things garden, all things herb. It's your girl, and welcome to the Thursday nighttime tea. And I've been beating y'all over the head with herbs, so I like this series that I do called Ask an Herbalist. So I decided to do the Ask an Herbalist tonight. So welcome to the live. I'm gonna let people come on in. If you're watching from the bushes, thank you so much. If you come in and join me, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining me on Thursday nights. And I did not pick an herb for tonight because, again, I wanted this to be and kind of ask an herbalist. And I just wanted to chat with you guys because so much is going on in the garden. So much is going on with our health and things. And I'm telling you, every day, it's like they make up a new disease or a new dis-ease or a new whatever. And I love sharing my journey with you guys as well. I gotta tell y'all something funny tonight too, and I'm just gonna put it on because I know that if I do not, I'll be in pain, and you guys, it's not a pretty feeling. I took it off to go wash my hands before I got started, but we are back. And I have a couple things that I picked up that I thought was, just something cute. Also, some things that I made that I want to share with you guys. So, come on in. Actually, let me see. I want to be able to get into the chat. Y'all know how I do. Listen, it might be spotty. Again, I'm in the basement. I do got the Wi-Fi on. I'm hoping I don't have any issues with it. So, let's just see. It's so funny, right? And I think I probably say this every week, but every time I come in, hey Serena, I go to look for my chat, and why doesn't our own live come up in our feed? Like when I go to the home screen and I'm searching, and it's my channel, why my own live doesn't come up first, which is so funny to me. Like, I would think that your own live would come up if you're going live and you come to your own channel. So, you know what? Let's just save the drama. I'm not going to search for it. I'm just going to pull it up. You know what's funny, y'all? My new iPad that I got that I shared with you guys the last time, YouTube won't let me stream my lives from it, which is so weird to me. Like, seriously weird to me. Let's see. Oh, here I go. I am live. Let me stream let's my see. Live so, let's see. Look, I can hear my own chat. Hey, Serena. Hey, everybody that's in the bushes. I love you all, whether you come on live, you join the chat, you watch the replay. Don't forget to hit hashtag replay. And just let me know that you like the content, you're enjoying it. I like to keep an eye on the chat because, it can get pretty weird. All right, so tonight's tea that I am drinking. So I made some peach tea. It is actually a peach tea. I started to put real peaches in it, but I said no, I'll just use the peach tea. Do you guys ever, do y'all put fruit into your tea? Like if you're making a tea and it's like fruit or a berry or something like that, do you add the real fruit or berry to it? Hey Mike, good evening. Happy Thursday. It is the prequel to the weekend. So the holidays are coming. I am wishing that you all be safe. Please be safe out here. No matter where you're going, no matter what you're doing. Who's cooking for the holidays? That's what I want to know. Where are the plates going to be? Where are the big meals going to be? Who is cooking for the holidays? I want to know. I'm not a big holiday person, but I will go get me a plate. My sister is cooking. She cooks, and we normally go to her house every year. But I didn't make plans to go see her. Hey, Mike, thanks for listening. Delicious. I appreciate you no matter what. Always joining. I appreciate it. So, again, I'm drinking some peach tea. I got to give you guys so many updates. Like, it is so funny. So I want to start with, because this is the Ask a Herbalist session, I have to share my herbal adventures. It's so funny. So what happened is I went to the doctor regarding my hands. And so he continued to give me therapy for it. He put me on this other therapy called ultrasound modality therapy, I think it is called, if I'm correct. If there's any doctors in the chat listening in the bushes, please correct me if I'm wrong. So it's something that he wants me to check because of where my pain is. He said this will be good for me. But it's funny because I said to him, I said, listen, I am working with you. Like, we are working on this together. I just finished infusing my comfrey. I shared with you guys that my comfrey was done and ready to go. So I've been using the comfrey. And again, I'll continue to update you guys as I go along. But it's funny because my doctor was like, wait, what are you using? I said, comfrey. He's like, spell that. And I spelled it out for him. I said, I made an oil with it. Not just my doctor, but his assistant. And I said, I'm using that on all of the parts that I got injured. My ankle, my knees, and my hands. And he was like, and it's good for that. And I've been explaining to him what comfrey does. And I said, it's good for ligaments, bones, fractures. It heals all of that. I said, so as you're sending me to therapy, I'm also working on that aspect of it with the comfrey oil. And he was like, I'm gonna have to check that out. I didn't know that. So I was like, yeah. And his assistant was like, I'm definitely going to go check it out. It's funny because, and I had shared it with my other doctor, and his assistant said that his fiance got injured the same way like that I did. And she's like me, and she didn't want surgery. And he was looking for ways, and I explained to him, I shared with him about comfrey. He was like, I am going home to talk to her about it, and then we'll look it up. I said, yes, definitely look it up. I said, there's a lot of controversy over comfrey, so some people won't take it orally, but you definitely can get a comfrey oil or a comfrey I guess you can get a comfrey essential oil, but if you're going to use it on your skin, you need to infuse it with a carrier oil. Do not put essential oil directly on your skin. You can put essential oil in a diffuser. Even then, I'll add it to like another carrier oil to break it down some, because essential oils are very potent, and they're not good for direct skin because it can cause irritation. Normally they are cut with some kind of oil, normally like an olive oil, an avocado oil. Normally essential oils, when you by the time it reaches you and it is not an essential oil, it has been cut with another carrier oil. Just be careful of certain oils. if you see that it has, so for instance, if you're at Dollar Tree and you buy olive oil, it is not pure. I just need to let you guys know that. It is normally cut with soybean or safflower, safflower, safflower oil. Those oils are not good for ingestion. And if you don't know, soybean is GMO. Corn oil, GMO. They're all. There's no way around it. It's not my words. It is the words of the FDA. It's my research. It is the EWG has proven it. That's where we get our Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. Corn, unless you have it, you bought it, and it is like an heirloom seed, then it is an original seed and it is not a GMO. But if you buy it from the grocery store, most places that sell corn, it is GMO. Again, unless you buy your heirloom, that means it has that long history. It goes back. It has a trace lineage that it comes from that has not been cut or hybrid. Well, sometimes they're hybrid, and that's okay. Hybrid is okay, but not a GMO. Okay, so just be careful of that. So taking things. So be careful what it's cut with. I can't say that it is harmful if you put it in a diffuser. You're like an essential oil for an aromatic purpose. But if you are ingesting it, just be mindful of what you're taking in, because you can definitely, they cut it a lot of times with soybean oil, and soybean oil is a GMO. And if you don't know the reasons behind that, please do your research. Do your due diligence. Y'all know my two favorite words, due diligence. Gotta do your due diligence, okay? So with that, I was explaining to him to be mindful of that, make sure it has not been cut with a lot of things, especially seed oils. Try his best to make sure that it is 100%, or not just organic, because organic can, depending on your diet or your religion or whatever practice you have, you want to make sure that it is good for you. So do your due diligence. And that was exactly what I told my physician's assistant, is to, just do his research. But I told him how good comfrey oil is. And he's like, I'm going straight home to help her out with it. A lot of people, I realized I had been talking to several people I know who have had surgery and everything. I was just asking them, are you guys familiar with an EMG? If you are, let me know in the comments, because that's something that I have to get done. I've got mixed reactions to it. Some people have had it, haven't had a problem. I know people that couldn't stand the process and abandoned the process, did not fully get it done. I know people who have had surgery, success with neck and back surgery, people who have not. People who've had different forms of surgery. So I just got a lot of mixed reviews. So if you know anybody that went through any of that process, please just put it in the comments, let me know. Or if you're going through it, just let me know what your experience is, just so that I know. I am not a fan of pain. So that EMG, I heard it is an electric, yeah, kind of an electric shock process. Yeah, or electric, whatever. It is that process that involves some kind of shock to your system. So that is future coming up. So I've just been getting everybody's reaction to it. So holidays, what are y'all plans for the holidays? Anybody cooking? I didn't hear if anybody is cooking. What y'all got going on? I seen the funniest meme, y'all. It was a This lady, I guess she got a farm. She had a turkey on the farm, so the turkey was walking around the house. Tell me if y'all seen it. And she had cooked a turkey, and she had the oven door open, and she was acting like she was the turkey. And the turkey came in and was like, "What's that smelling so good?" He stuck his head in the oven and seen the other turkey, and there was that. Oh my God, is that Shirley? Yeah, I was rolling. I was on the floor. I was hollering. That is so funny. The turkey saw another turkey in the oven, and it was hilarious. And she was like, "No, I don't think you know her." She was like, "You're alive." It was funny. Just you gotta see the meme. So I know around this time of year there's gonna be lots and lots of memes for the holidays. But that was funny. That was a good one for all my gardening family. Anybody that's gardening or got a farm or homestead and you got animals on it and you cook the animals. So that was a funny one. Y'all get that. Make sure y'all check that one out. So what's going on? Thursday, Friday Junior. We call it Friday Junior. The prequel to the weekend. Let me see how my tea is tasting. What is for tea tonight? That is good. That's good. That is so good. You know, they have a friend of mine. I don't know if I shared it. I think I did. I shared this story a long time ago. Uh, One of my coworkers worked at a, what can I say? It's not a pharmaceutical company because, no, it's not a pharmaceutical company. He worked at a place that made food flavorings. I know I shared this story before. And he was there. He said there was a guy, a black man, who invented the flavor for the McDonald's burger. And he was telling me that the guy came out, showed him, let him taste it and everything. And so it's a place in New Jersey. I think he said that, does the place still exist? I think he said it does still exist. Well, they make, but you know, it's not just McDonald's, it's any place. So I say that to say because sometimes we can buy things. And for instance, if you ever buy juice and it say orange juice flavored or orange flavored drink or cranberry flavored drink, and it's not actual cranberries, but it is a synthetic flavor that they create that tastes similar to the original. So that's where flavoring come from. That's so, and it is often hidden behind things like fragrance, um, uh, or let me see. And sometimes it'll say flavorings as well in the ingredients. Oh, I was saying because so I'll tend to add fruit to my drinks and things like that to get it as close and to the original, or I'll like to enhance it. I'm a little um, leery when I'm always kind of looking at the things, wondering if it's the real thing. Because like this was like a box of tea. And no, it didn't say flavoring, but the FDA said that they did research on a lot of um, products like vitamins, herbal supplements, and they found that they did not contain either what it said it was or as much of it to have an effect on the body. So, for instance, if they said that this is cranberry tea or cranberry supplement, and their research said there wasn't enough of the product in it to have a positive effect. So there's a little bit of it, a hint of it, but not enough to have a positive effect. You'll be drinking this for 100 years just to get any kind of real effect from eating or drinking or whatever it is that you're using. So just be mindful of that as well. If there's any questions too, please, even if you're in the bushes, if you have a question, please type it in the chat. I'll be happy to help us together find an answer for it. So let me know. So it just always make me think of it. And no, it does say that this is of course organic tea. But sometimes it could just be flavoring, so you want to be mindful of that as well sometimes. So what's been going on? Two things I want to know: who's cooking, what you cooking, what you doing for the holidays. This time of the year goes by so fast, like so quickly. I've seen already people with Christmas decorations. We haven't even gotten to Thanksgiving yet, but they've jumped to Christmas decorations. I know my family members, they decorate heavily for the holidays. So I I wanted to go to my sister's. Again, I didn't make provisions to go see her. Just a lot been going on. My sister had her baby. I'm so happy. Shout out to you, Jazz. Love you. She had a baby, her baby girl, beautiful girl. So shout out to her. I'm still working on her blanket. I worked on so many projects, y'all. Did I share with you guys? I think I was on, I think Mona or somebody's live, and I shared, or maybe it was my live last week. I shared with you guys what I made. This one, I made that one. But did you guys see this one too? This was so cute. I made a cozy, a can cozy. And you put this is like your Stanley cup or any kind of cup. I wonder if it'll go. Let me see. Just so you guys can see what it looks like. This is always a fun time of year for me because I'm always making a lot of crochet projects. Like a lot. Lots of requests and things like that. And no, I'm not supposed to be drinking from this can. It came with the meal I got. I'm sorry. And it's loud. So like this. See, a little cozy. But it goes over your cup. I can't put it on my Stanley cup because my Stanley cup is behind my phone. I don't have my stand tonight. I have nothing. I am resourcefully making it happen. So, and then I made this super cute headband. I think y'all seen me make this one already. This is the headband, or we call it an ear warmer. I made that, but this one is fun. Let me show y'all what else I made. And no, again, I'm not cooking. I do want some pie. Oh, you know what though? I am baking. I got order for apple pie and sweet potato pie. And I'll make a mean apple and sweet potato pie. Check out this set that I made. It's so cute. This is a hat. And these are the fingerless gloves that go with it. So cute. I just want to show y'all what it look like. And these are the gloves. I'm going to put a cute little button on it. But these are the fingerless gloves. And this is this super cute hat. Let me see. Sorry. These are the buttons that I'm going to put on it. But super cute. You know, look at this big old hat. Super cute. It came out super cute, y'all. I got it twisted. It's supposed to be in the front or to the side. What y'all think? Black and white is so cute. So cute. But I thought it came out super cute. And when I put the button on it, it's going to be so super cute. See, like the button going to go in the middle. So that's what your girl is crafting. I am creating things. There is a there is a craft fair coming up here. We got like craft fairs galore. Can you guys hear me? Y'all in the background, you in the bushes, or you in the chat? Can y'all hear me? I know I don't look frozen, but I just want to make sure you guys can hear me if I'm talking to myself. So, but that's fun. Let me show you the newest one I'm working on. As I told you, this is a really, really fun time for me because this is time of year I'm just making a lot of things. And I got a lot of orders for things too. So I just finished this. This is going to be a set. This is the hat. And it's so warm, so cute. Thanks, Mike. Look at this. If you are a Lakers fan, and while we chat it up, this is the scarf that I am working on. And this is about 1/4 of the way. It's maybe 1/5 of the way. So it's gonna be super, super cute. So this is gonna be the set with the scarf and the hat. And I may do the gloves to go with it. I was thinking of some mittens, because if you go to the game or something and you want to wear this set, I thought it would be so cute. But see that? It's super cute. I love this stitch. Shout out to Bag O' Day. I got this pattern for a men's hat from her. It was a great, I tweaked it a little bit. It's still her idea and her stitch, but I tweaked it a little bit to, you know, because I like for it just to be a little bit different. But I definitely was inspired by her men's hat, and I wanted to make one for the guys. So hey UGC, how you doing? Welcome to the live, the 19th. I am not a Lakers fan. I'm actually a Golden State Warriors fan. This is just a set that I'm making. I have like quite a few sets that I got going on that I'm making for the craft fair. And some orders that I'm making. Look at this one. This one is so pretty. Y'all know I'm obsessed with pink. But that's super cute. Hey, UGC, tell me, are you cooking for the holidays? You gonna see family? What you got going on for the holidays? If you don't celebrate holidays, that is fine as well. Cause I go eat at everybody's house. Hey, broke farmer. How you been? Miss you, bro. What's going on? So I made this one. This is a really cute men's hat. Again, shout out to Bag O' Day for that, because I definitely was inspired by her. So this is the hat, and I am making the scarf to go with it. So this will make a Lakers fan very, very happy. And no, I do not take requests for Cowboys fans. I'm just playing. Yeah, I know I gotta be an Eagles fan for that, right? So what's going on? So who's cooking for the holidays? What you're cooking, if you're cooking. If you're not a big cooker, that's fine. If you don't celebrate the holidays, that's fine as well. I'm just asking. And then let me tell y'all, we haven't had rain in I don't know how long. The best thing about now, though, is I don't have to water every day or every other day. I literally can go out every 2 days, maybe every 3 days. It just depends. I did post up that, oh my God, and let me see. I don't want to miss the chat. You don't cook, broke farmer? I hear that. I'm supposed to go see my sister, but I can't make it this year. Oh, that's what's up. That is interesting. Urban Garden Chronicles. You had your feast in October. That's interesting. That's nice. Um, what's going on with y'all garden? Again, I was just sharing a story of me sharing with my doctor, both my doctor's offices, about the comfrey oil that I'm using to help heal some of my injuries. You know, I can crochet with it, but sometimes it gets a little painful. But so tonight is also Ask an Herbalist. So if you guys have questions about herbs, and y'all just want to chat about it, maybe herbs in the garden or herbs for healing, herbs for cooking, um, just ask, let me know. Are you guys getting those leaves? I went out into the garden today, and all of the strawberries that I thought I was gonna be able to get, that last bit of strawberries, them birds done beat me to it. So it's about a bunch of empty little runners out there from the strawberries, but the leaves are still beautifully green. I started to do a garden update. Oh, yours is brittle and thinning. Yeah. Okay, so herbs for your hair. That's a good one, and it's also not a as bad a remedy as you think. Herbs for your hair, really, really good herbs. We can start with echinacea or purple coneflower. So phenomenal. Um, if you have your favorite, I'm not a big fan of shampoos unless it's an herbal shampoo. Um, but am a fan, a big fan of conditioner for your hair. But believe it or not, I created my own herbal shampoo and conditioner that I am gonna put out there soon. It has finished infusing with the herbs. So if you have your favorite shampoo or conditioner, what you can do is take some of the herbs from your garden and you can put it in there, and it'll definitely help your hair. You're wanting to strengthen your hair, right? And you said it's dry and it's brittle, so you do need an oil for your hair. What I would say is take your favorite conditioner, right? You want to get some rosemary from your garden, some echinacea, which is your purple coneflower, rosemary, echinacea. You can use lemon balm. I don't know. Do you have? So let me know. Do you have access to burdock? If you had access to burdock, so any one of those three herbs is going to help you. Purple echinacea. Most people know about echinacea, but some people may only know it as purple coneflower. But echinacea, rosemary. Rosemary is one of the number one herbs for your hair. But let me say this too: when your hair is thinning or you're having issues with your hair, a lot of times it is what we put on our hair, what we are using, because even though it may say that it's good for your hair, it can contain mineral oil, it can contain dyes, it contain some other things in that are inhibitors that stop the growth of your hair. And I don't care how much they say that is going to help you. A lot of times, if you do not recognize those ingredients and you don't break those ingredients down in that product, and if they look too many hundreds and thousands of names, you don't want it anyway, because it is not good for you. You can't pronounce it, you can't look it up and define what it is, then you really don't need to be using it on your hair. Also, our gut plays a role too. What we are eating often inhibits the vitamins and minerals consumption that we need that help our hair. You need biotin, you need vitamin B, your B complex. You need vitamin C, you need vitamin A, you need vitamin K. So you have to be mindful of what you're putting in your gut to be sure that it is not inhibiting the body from absorbing those nutrients from the food that you're eating. Now that we addressed that, you want to go and get you some rosemary. You want to go and get you and infuse that rosemary in your hair conditioner. Now, the rosemary in your, if you're gonna infuse it into your hair conditioner, it does not have to be dried, because lotions and conditioners already contain water in them, and so it'll soak up the water soluble properties of that rosemary. If you want to make, I would say, because you also said, I think you said it was brittle, right? Yeah, and then you want to address your scalp. So if you can do rose water, rose water, take a double boiler, put it on your stove, put some water in a pot. You want to get another, like a mason jar, and you can take some, I'm gonna say some distilled water, but you can use a spring water. And you wanna put the rosemary in there, you wanna put the rose petals in there, and if you have the echinacea, you wanna put that in there. And you can make you a spray for your hair. And you wanna spray that on your hair. When you go to wash your hair, once you wash it, go and get that spray, or you wanna boil it in the double boiler for about a half an hour. You will see the water begin to change colors once it is soaking up those properties from the plants, that the herbs you have put in there. And you want to use that on your hair. You want to spray it on your hair. I'm going to say you have to, in order to see results from something, you need to do it for at least 30 days. So I would say, hey, God's Desire, how you doing? So you definitely want to do that. If you're gonna, you want to make a spray, get you a plastic cap, spray your hair till your hair is soaked with it, and then put that plastic cap on there and let it sit in there for about maybe a good 15-20 minutes. And you want to let that soak in. And also, I learned, so we had, I don't know if y'all know, but I am Muslim, and we always used to hear the story of Malcolm X's wife, why she had such beautiful long hair. That's because they taught us that she would, after she washed and conditioned her hair, she would brush it 100 times. So just brush your hair. Brush your hair will help stop that thinning process, because you're going to stimulate your scalp. Remember, in your scalp there is your blood. So that's why I say you need vitamin B, because you need what's going to help your blood flow. And blood flow, a great blood flow to the scalp helps your scalp and your hair to grow. So get that brush, stroke your hair 100 times. 100 times. Every time I wash and condition my hair, I remember that story of Betty Shabazz and how she would brush her hair 100 times. 100 times. You could always be seeing her brushing her hair, and her hair would grow. Her hair was beautifully long. So that's just a personal story that I'm sharing. It's a story I was taught when I was younger, and I came into the nation about helping the hair to grow besides the herbs. So again, you're gonna give you some rosemary, some rose petals, some echinacea. You don't have to have all three. If you have one, that's a great start. If you can get all three, it will do you no harm to use all three. I use roses and rosemary all the time in my hair products. Roses and rosemary all the time. Roses is great for the skin, but they're also great for your hair as well. So make you a rose water and rosemary spray to put in your hair. You can also, not the rose petals, but the rosemary and the echinacea, you can put into your conditioner and let it infuse in your conditioner. You must let it sit, I'm going to say maybe 2 days, 24 to 48 hours before you use it. Let it sit in there, shake it up every time you think about it, and you go past it, shake it up for your hair. Then also you can make an oil infusion. You can, the same way I told you to take the double boil of water, you can take the same thing. Get you some olive oil. I would say when we're talking about your hair, don't use olive oil. Use grapeseed oil. Use grapeseed oil because it's better for the skin, better for your hair. You can, they say, They say jojoba is the closest to our skin, but we're not making it for your skin. So we're making it for your hair. So take the oil, a mason jar, put the herbs in first, but they must be dried. Whenever you are using an oil or making an oil infusion, your herbs must be dried. So if you got rosemary, it must be dried. I actually just dried my rosemary. I cut all of the rosemary, not completely off, because rosemary, remember, it is temperamental. If you cut all of it, it gets upset. You should not harvest that whole thing, just like take the whole thing off. Try to take maybe about 50% of it, at one bushel at a time. If you have a huge rosemary, it may be fine, but I've seen it happen where if you take too much of the rosemary, it doesn't like it. But that's like a lot of plants. They don't like you to take the whole thing. You know, it's supposed to harvest like 30% of it. But just get you some, dry it, and then you can put it in the oil, and you can do the double boiler method. I am myself, I'll let it sit for 4 weeks or more, normally more. I'm okay with waiting for that, but I use it all the time. So I always have a batch ready to go. And then once I get that batch going and into my products, I'll start another batch of infusing it for several weeks. But you can use a double boiler method. You can put it in that oil. And then when it's done, when you're done, you need to let it, that I would say you need to let it go an hour on very low heat. Bring the water up to a boil. Once it boils, turn it down low and then let it infuse. And you will see your oil change color. That oil will go from whatever color it was to a dark, deeper color because it has absorbed the properties of it. Once it has completely absorbed those properties of it, you can take it and strain it twice, and then you have your herbal hair oil infusion. And then what you want to do is when you wash your hair, after you wash your hair, you want to take that oil and you want to do a hot oil treatment. You want to put that on your hair, mostly in the scalp. Get it saturated into the scalp really good, especially when your hair is dry or you have a really dry scalp. That rosemary is antibacterial, antifungal. It's going to help break up if you have any kind of fungal infection. I'm not going to say infection. If you have some kind of fungus that is inhibiting the hair from growing, the shaft of the hair, the blood circulation part of your hair, if you are having that problem, it will help with those properties that's in the rosemary. So let it sit on there, put a plastic cap on it. You can add heat to it, but I wouldn't do a really hot heat. Do a nice mild heat to it on your hair for about 10 minutes. Let it sit, then take the heat off, let it sit for another 5 minutes, then rinse it out. And you should start to see the improvement in your scalp. Again, after you do that, you want to massage it in really, really good while it's in there. And then you also, when you're done with that, get the brush in your hair. Get that blood flow moving to the scalp. Okay? I hope it helps. Please come back and let me know that you tried it and that it's working for you. Okay? And if you need something a little stronger, the rosemary and the rose and the echinacea not working for you, come back and I'll give you a little bit more. Okay? But normally that should help. And just be mindful of what you are eating. All right, so let me just see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes, burdock is the next step that I gave you. If you find that the rosemary isn't working and the rose petals, the echinacea isn't strong enough, definitely go for the burdock. The burdock is that next step. It is, I'm going to say, about 5 times stronger than those. Rosemary is up there. Don't get me wrong. Rosemary is phenomenal for the hair, but you want to do that. You definitely want to increase your vitamins. So you want to eat foods that are high in those vitamins, high in vitamin B's, high in vitamin C. You want to get your leafy greens in there because you need that A, you need that K, and you need that vitamin E. That's going to help you with the inner process of your hair growing and your body healthy, period. But you definitely want to get your leafy green vegetables because it has that vitamin K in it. You get your vitamin A is very, very important. Vitamin E is especially essential because it helps with the processing of those vitamin K and A. Okay, carrots. Eat carrots. Carrots are really, really good for that. Carrots. Um, I know a lot of people don't eat sweet potatoes. I'm not encouraging you to do that if you do not. But sweet potatoes, like carrots, contain the nutrients you need for that process as well. Yes. So listen, those beets, the beets is going to help with that blood flow. Use the listen. I got beets right now at home that I'm going to make a beet juice with. I was gonna make some beet chips, but I'm not gonna make beet chips with it. I'm just gonna juice it. I've been canning everything. Like my pantry, it looks so beautiful when I'm not thinking of like I have been in my garden, but there's not a lot of tomatoes. I mean, no, I'm lying. There's a mountain of tomatoes. That's why I haven't cut it down yet. But what I mean is the variety of herbs that's out there right now. It is my greens. The brassicas are growing. Cabbage. Oh, I got this beautiful kale out there that looks so beautiful. I got cabbage, kale, cauliflower, broccoli rab. I got microgreens growing again, and y'all know I got some Swiss chard. I got like 3 different varieties of Swiss chard, and I am loving it. Hey, Jane Doll, how you doing tonight? Okay, so I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Anybody else got questions? This is our Ask a Herbalist session, so please, please don't feel shy. Please ask away. Um, I've explained to everybody about my comfrey, the process of my comfrey, still using that. Um, Let me see what else besides the comfrey that I'm using. Oh, so I think this week with tea, I've been doing more of coming from the garden with the tea because the weather's so funky. I was telling you guys how my we haven't gotten rain in a long time. We finally got rain. It's raining now. It's raining today. It was raining yesterday. It also rained last Sunday. So we finally got rain. It didn't even rain a lot Sunday. Like it was so quick, like psh, came down and it stopped. But yesterday and today we got plenty, plenty of rain. I went out there. I love the rain because my tomatoes turn red faster. I got so many green tomatoes out there. I finally got the big tomatoes out there and they look so pretty, y'all. Um, so they're out there. Um, I was able to get leaves. I'm making my own mulch. I'm gonna protect all of my small bushes and things like I really mean this. Like y'all know, I'm in Jersey, so our weather is funky, right? Hey Rob, how you doing? I am great. I'm so great. How you doing? I have a blueberry. My blueberry bush, I got those beautiful blueberries. For some reason, it has awakened. Like first, it looked like it was dying back. I didn't get any more blueberries. For some reason, I got these beautiful greens on it. Our weather, like I said, it's been funky. It's been cold at night, but then it's warm by midday. So everything out there looks so green and lush. Really need to. I wanted to take down the tomato plants, but I didn't. What I started doing though, I was able to get some leaves from the front and I put them in all of the beds. And I, I, it's weird. My garden is just acting really weird. Anybody else garden acting funky right now? I'm blinding you. But they like my eggplant. Like I haven't gotten eggplant since that first harvest, but I got the most beautiful flowers on it. It has got all new flowers on it, and I haven't got an eggplant in like a month, like or so. So I wanted to cut it down, Again, y'all know if you have eggplant and if you are harvesting the greens in your garden, like I share with you, please do not, if you don't know how to deal with the properties of the greens from the eggplant, do not harvest those greens. I explained to you about that. It comes from the nightshade family. And they have, what do you call it? Strong, let me see, pain relief properties. But you need to know how to handle it in order to harvest it, okay? But everything else in your garden, get out there and get those greens out there. Your pepper plants, tomato plants, the greens. So, and I was saying about the strawberry leaves, since the birds ate all the strawberries, I got these beautiful greens out there and the leaves started to turn, yes, we are. Rob, I caught you live, great live. I hope you're able to make change down there that you're working on. Good luck with that. Let me see. So the leaves started to turn yellow, and I don't want to miss drying them myself before, because remember, it when your plants are green and they got flowers and they're fruiting and all of that, all of the medicinal properties is up at the top of the plant. But if it starts to die back, all those properties going down into the roots. So, and if it's a plant that goes dormant in the wintertime, if you don't harvest it, something that you can use the root for, you just let it go dormant for whatever. If it dies back and feed itself back to the soil, that's fine too. But if you have fruit and stuff out there that you're not going to use, listen, make you a tea with it. You can make a all fruit tea. All of your skins, all of your rinds, lemon rinds, pepper. No, don't put peppers. Separate your fruit from your vegetable. I'm sorry. Separate your fruit from your vegetable. If you want to harvest the vegetable plants, normally I say with the vegetables, put that into your mulch or into your tea, your compost tea. If it is a fruit, you can make a tea with it. You can boil it all together, lemons, oranges, anything with a rind, watermelon, anything with a rind, like your melons, anything like that with a rind. You can make it, put it all in a giant pot, make a tea out of it, and can it. And you can use it. Listen, those nutrients that we talking about, potent vitamin C's and D's and A's and K, all of those vitamins and minerals are in there, and you guys can use it throughout the winter. So use it. Don't let your plants just die back and you're not using it. You're not you don't use it. Okay? But research it. Make sure you are getting the right ones. Like, you don't want to harvest white potatoes, red potatoes. You don't want to harvest those greens. Those greens are not good for you. Now, your sweet potato greens, oh my God, they're so good for you. And they taste amazing too. You can use them like spinach. I normally go out there and cut them up and use them in a salad or in make a spinach, mix it with my spinach. You can use all of that out there though. Okay. Let me see who am I. Hey, GT Junior. How you doing? Hey, everybody. Thank you all for coming in here tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. Anybody that I missed, listen, I appreciate you guys for coming in. So now, I was dealing with the elephant in the room too, y'all. Like, we really, really got to be proactive about our health, proactive about what we are consuming. Like I said, they're making up 50,000 diseases and disorders in the body every day. They're coming up with something new that's wrong with the body, or it's this new thing or that new thing. You just want to be mindful of your body. And like I was telling you guys, I told my doctor today, like, we're partners in this. I don't expect you to cure me. I am working on me as well. And that's when I explained to him about the comfrey oil that I'm taking. And they were fascinated. They're going to go research the comfrey oil as well. I'm telling you, if y'all start seeing comfrey oil on the shelves, you could thank your girl, okay? Just make sure it is potent enough. And y'all can go do that research. Y'all can go to the FDA website, and you'll see that they did research on those supplements and things that were supposed to contain a lot of herbs and nutrients, and they found that they did not. So y'all can do your research on that, okay? Hey, I'm glad you guys are all doing well. GT, how are those chickens doing? How they doing? I'll tell you, I'm so behind on catching up with everybody's videos. If you guys have your channel, you have content on your channel, and please let's check each other's channel out. Let's support one another on our channels. Find somebody in there to go check out. I know and y'all know I'm always sending y'all to God's Desire, her Instagram. Y'all gonna fall in love because she got everything in that garden going on over there. What you canning this week, Diana? I didn't get a chance to can anything this week. I canned last week, was the last time I was canning. I made a raspberry pepper sauce. I think I did post it up on my Instagram if you guys go check that out. But I've been having so much fun, guys. So there's two projects that I'm working on right now. I'm crocheting with the seniors. I did a video on it. If you guys haven't seen it, you can go check it out. It's on my Crafty Girls Rock channel. The seniors are doing amazing, and they're so happy that I'm teaching them how to crochet and to knit. And it's just such a blessing to be part of that community, because they don't get out so much and there's so much fear and things like that, but they come to my crochet class, and I'm truly, truly grateful that they come and that I'm able to share with them on that. The other thing that I am working with, guys, that I'm happy about, and I'm getting my certifications in. I'm still doing my herbal studies. I'm still in my classes for that, but I just added additional class working with children with autism and some behavioral issues and stuff, and I'm making some breakthroughs, and I'm happy with that. But I say that because I found this book. I went to the thrift store and I was able to pick up some books, and one of the books I got, which is fun. So today's color was yellow. I did get this book. It was green, so I didn't get 50% off. It still wasn't expensive, but because I'm working with the children, I like to get as much knowledge as I can to help these families. Aw, thank you guys, Azai. It is so much fun. I love them. I truly, truly love them. The kids that I'm working with now, guys, like y'all know you may not know, but if you follow me on Instagram, I work with kids all the time. I have a youth leadership program. I have an art school that we teach like this arts, like we do with the seniors, different arts and crafts, and adding this component of working with children with behavior problems, because some families are really, really struggling, not just financially, but just struggling, period. So my beautiful state of New Jersey has come up with a plan to help families stay together. Too many times children are taken out of the home and placed in different places, and I cannot tell you the horror stories. I am a living proof of the horror stories. I was in foster care as a kid, and it is the worst. It is the worst experience ever. I can't tell you enough. I was in that system, and that's why it is my passion so much to work with families and kids, because I would never ever want to see kids go through what we went through as kids, other kids I know went through. And even as an officer, I spoke to so many people, and I'm talking about cross color, cross gender, and the experience they had growing up, whether in the home or in foster care. You would not believe. Hey, cowboy, how you doing? So anyway, I digress. I'm just having a moment back there, remembering my own experience. Uh, you would not believe it. So I've already asked you guys that if you have luggage, suitcases, to please give it to foster care. You can take it to your local DIFUS agency. If you have right now, if you have coats, that you no longer need. You know how we're going through our closet, pulling out our winter clothes. If you have those things and you don't need them, please do not take it to a place that's going to resell them, like a Salvation Army or Goodwill. They resell it. You can take it to your local homeless shelter, your local DIFIS center, and they will give it to the kids. Okay? That's just me, please. Just for me, if you guys can do that. And just let me know if you do that, because that's important to me. That's one of the places I want to make a difference. So working with kids now with little issues and things like that, autism, behavioral issues, things like that. So again, I found this great book. Can y'all see this? So 10 Days to a Less Distracted Child. I've already fallen in love with these kids. Is that horrible? Like when I come in their door, they're running, giving me hugs. Like it is the best feeling in the world. I don't have to be a millionaire. Being able to affect someone's life, and when mom my when I last worked with the kids the other day, and mom seeing me had them calm down, and we're working at the table. I'm helping them to find alternative ways to express themselves, and she gasps because she could not get them to calm down or not be up and running around, and she just could not believe it. And she turned around and she smiled so hard, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna leave you to it. And she went back the other way. So that just means more to me than $1,000,000, y'all. God is my witness. Like that, I just love that feeling of being able to help someone. So if you can help someone, please do so. But 10 Days to a Less Distracted Child is another book I picked up just in my journey for that. Then I found these super cool books. These was 50% off, y'all. If you don't know about Goodwill, listen, another secret, and this is a proven fact. If you are in a home and it says it does not matter if you got $1,000,000 or you got $5, if you have at least 10 books in that home for that kid to read, that kid will be more successful than a family who has the most money in the world and no books that the child has access to. So if you are in a home and you have at least 10 books, make sure that it is a guaranteed fact that your child will be more successful than being in a home with someone who has lots and lots of money. So I picked up these books, and believe me, y'all, the same thing I'm telling you guys, I tell my children, and they know it. That's why they got bookshelves and they have books on it for my grandkids. I picked this other book up, and this one is so nice. This was just nice, a nice book, and I was happy I ran into it. It was $2. It was $3.99, but 50% off. This is a step-by-step guide for ordinary women who are ready to awaken their extraordinary voice, and it's called Fiercely Speaking. I don't know if y'all know what it's like. Well, I'm not gonna say y'all don't know what it's like. Being a woman, oftentimes we are made to feel like we need to suppress our voice or suppress our passion. I don't know if you guys know, when I talk about the kids or working with the seniors, I am passionate about that. When I'm talking about herbs, I am passionate about that. When I'm talking about my garden, I love my garden. I am passionate about that. When I'm on these Thursday night lives with you guys, I am passionate about that. I love being here. I love being able to talk to you. I love being able to answer your questions if I can. And if I don't have the answer, I'm going to go find an answer for you. Or if I can't find it, hey, we'll research it together till we get that answer. So it's something that I'm passionate about. But I just feel in some circles that we're made to oppress our voice and our passion about things. And it doesn't make us emotional because we're passionate about things. And we should not have to suppress our voice just so that others feel good. And I'm going to say this too, 100% too. Sometimes other women don't like for you to have a voice too. So we have to be mindful of that as well, ladies, is that we're not suppressing each other because of our own, whatever we got going on with ourselves. So that was a little side note. So I picked up this book. I thought this was awesome. And look how many authors that co-authored the book. Like, That is awesome. And I started looking at it, guys. I don't have my readers on with me. Otherwise, I would read y'all like a little passage from it if y'all was interested. But it's called Fiercely Speaking, in case you want to go get it. And then I picked up this one. Now, this is a cheap book, y'all. This one is probably for the fellas. I have a son, one of my sons that I picked this up for. I thought he might like this. Um, but I may sneak and read it. It's Michael Basin's book. It's the Never Satisfied second edition. This is Michael Basin. It's called Do Men Know What They Want? So I picked that up. It was $2.99, so I got it for $1.50, y'all. So I am gonna gift it to my son. It is literally brand new. Like, it is so brand new. Like, look at the pages. It is so brand new, y'all. Like, brand new. So I picked it up for my son, but again, I may cheat and look in here. You know, I have a lot of respect for Michael Basin. I like Michael Basin. So what else we got going on, y'all? What's happening in y'all garden? I know I'm talking about mine, and I'll be talking forever. I'm loving it because my brassicas are all looking good. I was not able to buy any starts. There was no starts, like, or I was just late trying to get them. And I think it probably was because I had so many tomatoes going. Like, I was harvesting tomatoes like every day. And I didn't have room. I still don't have a lot of room. I made some room to put the broccoli rab, and I did not plant any herbs. I did not plant any herbs because I have a lot of herbs already. I have, like I told y'all, all the mint out there. That mint is looking great. I harvested the mint. I cut all of the tops off of all of the mints. I cut some of the rosemary. I got the thyme. I have a beautiful big thyme. I have some oregano. One of my herb bowls started to act funny. Everything in it was kind of dying back except for the rosemary. The thyme, the oregano, the lemon balm, all of that looked like it was struggling, but it's back growing again. So I harvested all of that. I took out what I could, and I dried them all. I got a bag of rosemary, a nice big bag, because I'm going to infuse the rosemary into my conditioners and stuff and my hair products. I have also, oh, too, drink your herbal teas. The same herbs that you can use externally for your hair, you can use those same herbs internally. It's going to help with the internal process of growing your hair. Now, remember, the hair, skin, and nails are connected. So if your hair is growing, your nails are growing, your skin is glowing. So it all works together. The same nutrients, the biotin, the vitamin A, the vitamin E, the vitamin K, all those vitamins that are needed for your hair to grow is also the same ones you need to have beautiful glowing skin and healthy nails. Okay? Let me see what I missed. And yes, oh my goodness. You planted tulips, cowboy? Oh, nice. I love tulips. Where are you from? Normally, I get my tulips from Wacky World, and I don't think I can grow tulips right now. I don't. Are they a fall plant? Are they a fall? Tulips a fall? I had them in the spring and they were beautiful. Like, when I'm telling y'all, in the spring, everything was popping because I had it planted. I had everything written out, drew out every bed, how everything was gonna go. So now I'm doing inventory, y'all, and I have to do inventory. If y'all was not here last week, y'all did not hear me tell you the story of the harvest that I lost. I was growing garlic chives, and I'm telling you, there was a lot of them. They was big, and they was beautiful. They was standing tall. And the moment they started wilting and leaning over, I'm going, that might just be grass. I thought it was grass. I threw it in a compost tea. All that garlic chives I lost. What a sad, sad remembrance. I lost all of that. You know, the soups, the amazing things. the soups and dried herbs that I'm saving, I could have put it in. And I mean, they were huge. They were tall like me. It's okay. I'm gonna remember it. So I'm doing inventory in the garden. I'm trying to remember. And this time, y'all, I got it. I got everything labeled. Um, I mean, it's stuck in there, so I don't lose it. And forget what I'm growing. I'll make sure this time these things is waterproof, snowproof. My labels is waterproof, snowproof, whatever proof, so that I do not miss them again. I know that. I know. I just feel, yeah, I just had that blonde moment and lost it. And I just, because something told me when, as I was heading to the compost tea, don't throw it away. Something was like, do not throw them things away. Like it was a whole bushel of them. I digress again. So, yeah, it is definitely feeding it back. So I'm happy about that. You know what I am curious about too? I use a lot of things from the garden, whether it is herbs, weeds, vegetables. I put it back into my compost tea. That same compost, that water barrel, the rain barrel, that bucket that I have, that I use. I wonder if, because it has the different herbs, like I put watermelon rinds in there, banana peels in there. Um, what else is in there? Oh, my pineapple, like the top pineapple top, I put in there. I also put the pineapple. I'll bury the pineapple in the beds too. But so I put all that in there, and I wonder if it affects the plants that are growing. Like will my like my pepper tower, will it have like the pineapple juice or the cantaloupe or honeydew melon, the nutrients from that mixed in with the peppers? I just be curious about that. Because you know how there's so many hybrid plants, and so for instance, I was growing, I have wild lettuce out there, or my plantain, and it'll say it's a hybrid of it. So I'm wondering what it was mixed with to make it so I know it's not the original one. So I wonder like what it was mixed with that caused it to be a hybrid. Things that make you go, hmm. So, oh yeah. Have a 12-year-old trumpet player. Oh, you met a 12-year-old trumpet player. I quit playing trumpet when I was 12 and moved away from New Jersey. Aw. You're from Jersey? So you know what I'm going through right now. I used to play instruments too. We do work with kids with instruments. We partner with this music school to teach the kids how to play instruments. And you know what's funny? Mostly now parents are buying the instruments for the kids who may show interest in it, or they're teaching because it was something that they learned. But I don't hear about them teaching. There's no music taught in school anymore. They're not even doing cursive writing in school anymore. No home economics, no auto mechanic, no cosmetology. Like I'm not even seeing that the kids even still are doing that. Like, why you stop teaching kids how to write cursive writing? For the life of me, I don't understand that. Like, that is just boggling my mind. Like, cursive writing was, to me, like, it felt like that's when I was an adult, because I could write in cursive, like the adults. They're taking everything from these kids. I just don't get it. I do not get it. You got to fight just for basic things to be in a school. And that's scary. It's like they don't want the kids to have any kind of creativity. We're supposed to foster creativity. Oh my goodness. Like I could teach y'all the history of where creativity comes from, art and culture comes from. Um, Listen, it's I teach it to the kids all the time. But anybody else, what's going on in y'all garden? Anybody else got an herbal question? I'm happy to help. For the life of me, it is like I don't understand it. These kids is in trouble. Okay? I don't want kids thinking the only way, like, for success is for somebody to find you on social media or acting a fool on social media. Like, our kids definitely need to know that they are born. It is innate in them to have a gift. And the scripture teaches us, lucky is a man that finds his gift and knows his purpose while he is living. While he is living, to find your gift and your purpose while you are living. I'm crocheting, y'all. So that just boggles me. But, we all just do our part and affect those around us. And hey, we're doing our part. But I really, really, I love my new things that I'm doing with the kids and the seniors. If you're not on my Instagram, make sure you guys go check out my Instagram. It's R_R Queen Collection. Go and follow me on Instagram. Several people on here. If you guys have an Instagram, please drop it in the comments so people could come check out your Instagram or drop your social media page. I don't know how to do that yet. But if you have a page, please, please, please drop that in the comment section so we all can support one another. I'm really big on that. A good brother named Broke Farmer showed me how to do that, where we support one another. Okay, so make sure we do that. Thank you so much, Jane Dell. You are a godsend. Thank you so much. That is my craft channel. If you guys want to check out, see the work that I'm doing with the seniors. And you can go to if you want to see the work that I'm doing with the kids, you can go to my Facebook page. It's called RM, or I'll put it in the chat so you guys can see it. RM, it's the RM Center for Youth Leadership and Creative Arts. I also have on there the work with the seniors as well. You'll be able to see it there. And that's on Facebook. So any of you guys, you got things going on, ever get a chance to request a seed catalog from... No, GT Junior. All right, I'm about to write it down now. Because I could not remember what you said the name of it was, because I said I was going to go and do that. Absolutely. So, if you guys haven't, you guys can check it out. But GT Junior said there is a medicinal seed company that we could check out. And you guys can check it out. It's in the chat. You can check it out. It's called Strictly Medical Seeds. Is it medical or is it medicinal? Or he says strictly medical seeds. So strictly... I would love to do that. You know why? Because for the spring, I want to do a whole bed that's just all those medical seeds, because except for mint. I'm not going to put mint in there. Y'all, listen, you got the mint takes over. The mint leaves the pot, okay? It climbs over the pots and won't come out the pot with its runners. It's like strawberry runners. They have runners. Peppermint got runners. Spearmint got runners. Chocolate mint has runners. I mean, they got runners. And, the regular mint, if it just say mint and you purchase it from the store, it is spearmint. Just so you guys know. Anytime you purchase mint and it just plainly says mint, if it does not say peppermint, chocolate mint, mojito mint, orange mint, strawberry mint, if it does not indicate which one it is spearmint. Just so you guys know. The mint that they sell in Wacky World or ShopRite or one of them, and it say mint, that is spearmint. It is not even peppermint. Okay? So just remember that as well. Make sure you're harvesting your mint because it's cold and flu season. Have your mint on deck so that you can help relieve some of the pain from, relief from coughs and colds. The rosemary is good for that. Have you some honey. The honey is for your sore throat. Honey is also antibacterial, antifungal. You want to have that honey as well. That'll help ease sore throats as well. Oh, medicinal. My bad, GT. So it's strictly medicinal seeds. And he said it's a catalog you can request. As soon as I get off this live, GT, I'm going to go and get order that catalog. I would love, love, love to see. Did you order any seeds from it? Can you share with me any seeds that you ordered from it? Did you order yet from it? Or you plan on ordering? What do you plan on ordering from there? Let me know, let me know, let me know. So let me see. Oh, thank you. Have a good night, Cowboy. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and thank you for coming in and spending your Thursday night with me. I appreciate it, and that's for everybody. Thank you guys for always coming back and supporting. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm not all glamorous. I'm really just here because I passionately love what I'm doing, and I I want to keep doing it and keep on sharing with you guys what it is that I am learning. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna check it out. Um, Again, you wanna get you some mints. Get you some mint if you don't have mints already. But there's some definitely ones that are great to have. You guys, there's dandelion. I'm not gonna say enough about herbs that are really good for the body. Dandelion, y'all know that's my number one herb. That's my go-to. That's my love. I love it. Rosemary is a great herb to have. Matter of fact, guys, check out, I did a video on the top 10 vegetables. I did a video on the top 10 herbs to grow in your garden. And I think I did another one on the culinary ones too. If you look in there, I did top 10 vegetables, top 10 herbs. Check those videos out. There's lots and lots of information that I gave in those on herbs that are not just good for growing in your garden or culinary purposes, but serve dual purpose. Maybe I'll do a video on herbs with dual purpose, but I think I did a medicinal one too, GT. I'll double check. If not, we'll revisit it. We'll talk about it again maybe next Thursday or something. I'll just re-mention some of the herbs that are great to have. But right now, guys, harvest whatever is growing in your garden, because if I don't know, you may not be where it's cold. It gets cold. At where I am, it gets cold, and growing out there probably will just be brassicas. I won't have access to all of the things that I had growing through the summer. And I'm telling you, I had a beautiful garden. I couldn't ask God for a better garden. There were some things that I will tweak. And what I have learned is to not be such a perfectionist, because I was so adamant about having this moon garden, and something ate my roses the moment they came up, like the leaves of the roses, before it even got to roses. Now, if you don't know, if you have roses growing in your garden, do not cut them back. They have what's called rose hips. Rose hip is the fruit of a rose plant. You may have not known that, but rose hip is phenomenal for hair. Jojoba oil and rose hip oil, they take the fruit from a rose, which is, you'll see it as a beautiful, it looks like it's the round part of the rose head, and then the flower that sits on top. There's a little bulb part of it underneath of where that is. Normally, people will pull it off when they're pulling the roses off. I only take the rose petals, and then I dry the petals out and use the petals for everything else that I use it for. And I keep the little bulbs out there. So right now I have rose hips growing. And the moment that they turn that beautiful red, I can cut them off, and I can make an oil infusion from that that's going to help with my products. You'll see a lot of my products that I make have rose hip oil in it because it's great for your hair, your skin, and your nails. Okay? So get out there if you have some roses in your garden and get those rose hips. Thank you, Jane Doe. You're awesome, guys. So Jane Doe dropped a link in there for that strictly medicinal seeds. And GT, I'm gonna go in it and I'm gonna check it out, and I'll give you a couple suggestions. But yeah, there's fun, like like herbs are. It's funny, but you won't believe the herbs that you can forage as opposed to ones that you can try and find in a store. Half the herbs that we need, I'm telling you, I'm part of some herbal groups, and it is nice seeing other people sharing that same passion. And so I know you guys share the same passion. Otherwise, you wouldn't come back here on Thursday. So I am truly grateful to you all for coming and hanging out with me on Thursday nights while we talk about everything herbs, everything gardening, everything glam. So that's me, and that's my little things that I share with you that I find or that I'm doing. Those little pieces of glam that I have. The other thing I was supposed to show y'all is I did a video. I don't think I posted it to that channel yet, my Crafty Girls Rock channel yet, but I was at Joann's and they had everything on sale. They have all new merchandise and things going on there. And I picked up these. So just little treats that I'm sharing with y'all that I picked up that was on clearance. These are beads. I make some jewelry with beads. So I picked these up. These are seed beads. And oh my goodness, I picked up about 11 different colors. And I only bought 1, 2, 3, 5 with me because I'm going to work on these tomorrow at the crochet group with the ladies. Right now, I'm teaching them how to make some gifts for the holidays. So in crocheting, you can make jewelry with it too. Oh, okay. Maybe it'll let you click in it afterwards, GT. But I'm definitely going to take a look at it. I am big on it. Again, I do want to have a complete bed with just all of those herbs and the medicinal herbs. I want to be able to go out there and show you guys and say, hey, this is this one here. Even though I have plenty, I have a lot of herbs out there. When last week when we spoke, I talked about anise hyssop and how beneficial that was. I also had out there, I don't think I talked about it, but some lemon balm. But last Thursday, I gave you a bonus. I talked about anise hyssop and chickweed. And if you don't know, guys, don't forget that chickweed is going to really, it'll help you if you have sugar cravings. So anybody who's trying to kick sugar for diabetic purposes and things like that. Yeah, I didn't get the free seeds. They didn't send me any. I tried to order some for me and some for my daughter, and I didn't get any of the heirloom seeds. It's okay. I have plenty of herbs, seeds, and maybe next year I'll get some. But I did not make that free seeds. But anybody else got some free heirloom? What seeds did you get, Diana? I know everybody ran to get them seeds. I did not. They were saying that, if you made it, that they would mail it to you, but I didn't get any. So, what seeds did you get? What seeds did you get from the free heirloom? Oh, that is funny. And I think you can buy them too. I think if you make a donation as well, you can buy them as well. So anybody that make a donation to. So that was nice. There, I know there were some seeds that I wanted to get, like oh Diana, the chamomile that you got me. The chamomile I planted, it keeps dying back. I'm so over it. But the chamomile that you gave me, Diana, is beautiful. It's looking so beautiful. Like I'm just watching it grow. I finally put it in the greenhouse because I'm afraid of the frost, and I don't want. Hey, Natasha. Blessings, how are you this evening, this Thursday evening? Anybody cooking for the holidays? I asked that question earlier in the chat. If anybody was cooking, anybody was celebrating the holiday, what you were cooking, if you're cooking. I have requests for some pies. I make a banging apple pie and I make a banging sweet potato pie. So I am making apple pies and sweet potato pies. My aunt, God bless her soul, she never missed ordering her pie from me. I used to make her the pie. She would cook dinner and she always had my pies for dessert. So apple pies and sweet potato pies it is. I know that's right. Blessings, blessings. So I'm doing that. The other thing, guys, is fire cider. Have you guys made your fire cider yet? Who made their fire cider? Do you guys know what the fire cider is? So this is my fire cider. These are what I call fire cider shots. These fire cider shots help boost the immune system. Helps give you, it also is a metabolism booster. So if you are kind of sluggish or slow in the morning, I told you you can take some eucalyptus and you can hang it in your shower. You can get you some eucalyptus oil, put that in your bathroom and let that infuse, and that will invigorate the air, that will invigorate you, helps to lift your mood. So having that eucalyptus oil, or if you are growing eucalyptus, GT Junior, eucalyptus is a phenomenal herb to have. Eucalyptus, let me tell you, eucalyptus helps with, what is it? Ringworm. It fights against bed bugs. Eucalyptus, the eucalyptus oil, believe it or not, they use as a bug repellent, a pest repellent. Eucalyptus helps to open up your passageways. It is great for upper respiratory. It is phenomenal for colds and coughs and sore throats. So eucalyptus, you can hang in your shower, and you know how before you jump in the shower, turn it on really hot. Let it open up those properties of the eucalyptus plant in there before you get in the shower. Let that run like a cup, just maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not trying to run up your shower, your water bill. I'm just saying how you can release those properties of the eucalyptus plant and put that in that shower and then turn it down, then get in the shower. Now don't get burned by the shower because you forgot to turn it down. Please be mindful. Do your due diligence. And I'm teasing y'all. Um, yeah. Yeah, nice massage would be wonderful. But yes, with eucalyptus oil, its aromatic properties alone are known to uplift your boost your metabolism, to uplift your mood and your spirit. Eucalyptus is phenomenal in that way. So get you some eucalyptus. I had eucalyptus all summer. Then when the fall came, she died back. I have to get more. I think this year I want to have eucalyptus like I have rosemary. Like I have rosemary 1, 2, 3 places in my garden. Like I have to have rosemary. I used to have rosemary in the house as well. I didn't just have rosemary outside. I had a rosemary plant growing on the inside too. And it grows really nice. Believe it or not, Wacky World has rosemary. Now, their rosemary is really good if you're going to grow it in the house. The moment you take it outside, their rosemary go. But if you are growing it in the house, oh my gosh, it is a phenomenal cut and come again. You can keep harvesting it, just keep watering it, put a dish under it. Don't let it sit in water, but just water it maybe once every 4 or 5 days or once a week. Rosemary doesn't like to sit in a lot of water, but you can't forget to water it. So it's funny like that. When you harvest it, because they got it in that little square box thing with the plastic, I don't even take the plastic off. I let it just grow in there. And then what I would do is just cut, just 30%, 30%, just keep cutting it. I let it grow nice and long, then I'll chop a nice chop of it and let it keep on growing. But rosemary is funky like that. Rosemary only likes for you to cut that new growth too. It doesn't want you to cut down into its that bark part of it, the wooded part of it. Don't cut down in there. Okay? Otherwise it gets temperamental. Listen, me and you both. My eucalyptus, and I mean, I was cutting it, coming back, cutting it, coming back. That thing, and I'm telling you, the eucalyptus that you're growing in the pot to me was different than, I don't know. I bought it from the Green Top Nursery, and I bought two of them and they did beautifully. I mean, I was cutting them, letting them grow, cutting them, letting them grow, infusing them into my products and things. I was using it for tea. I was great for using it for tea. I also was using it for aromatic purposes, taking the sprigs and letting them dry in my bathroom area, because you know, as you turn on the shower, that heat from the shower is there, so it helps to release those properties of the eucalyptus. So I kept that eucalyptus in there, and then next thing I know, it was dying back, and it did not come back once the fall. We got that first cold. It didn't. The rosemary, however, survives, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I'm loving having that rosemary out there. Again, I got rosemary in 3 places. I got like too many mints to name. The mints did great. I put them. They were because it was starting to get cold. I felt like they were dying back some, but I took all of them and put them in the greenhouse along with my roselle. I'm putting in the greenhouse, and they are growing like it ain't cold outside. So they're doing really, really good. So make sure you get that. But again, fire cider. Fire cider is going to help us fight off flus, colds, anything that's going to help boost your metabolism. If you find yourself sluggish in the morning, do not drink it at night. Do not drink fire cider at night. You will not go to sleep. So do not drink fire cider at night after 8 p.m. unless you are working and you need to boost your immune system, or you need to boost your metabolism, and you are like you work the night shift. It'll wake you up. So this is my fire cider. Y'all can see. Sometimes you can see the properties of it. Oh yeah, they're coming back down there. If y'all can see all those herbs and things that's coming down to the bottom. But that's my fire cider shot. You guys gotta make you some. If you have not made fire cider, check out the other videos. But this is the perfect time for them. I normally get lots and lots of orders for this fire cider during this time. Technically, you should start taking your fire cider like September, October, because that's when people start to get sick, when they know it. And plus, that's the time kids go back to school. Kids come home and they got, exposing their parents, and the parents go to work, they expose somebody else. So make sure you get you some fire cider. Excuse me, y'all. And that's my herbal tea blend. I'm drinking peach tea tonight. Any other questions, guys? And don't forget to do some charity, do good for somebody else, make somebody else smile. That's important to me, making sure that we do something to be of service to somebody else is so and so important. Any other questions? I'm just looking at the chat. When y'all see me look this way, I'm just looking at the chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. But there was a couple links dropped in there. Don't forget, guys, please go and check out some of the other channels of the people that's in the chat. Anybody that's in the bushes, please make sure y'all leave y'all check out anybody else that's in the chat. Check out their channels. Let's support one another. Continue to support one another because you guys are phenomenal. I couldn't be doing this without you here. Any other questions, y'all? There's a lot going on. I don't hear people getting as sick as much. It seems to be a lot of people on a really good health kick, or at least trying to have better habits. So, and don't forget that chickweed is going to help kick your sugar habit. A lot of us have a sugar habit. The other big thing too is during this time of year, there's less sunshine. So again, when that sun is out, soak up that vitamin D, because all other vitamin D is a synthetic form of vitamin D. So we want to get all of that into your system, let it infuse with your system. And I'm telling you, the winter is coming. Our eating habits, the holidays is coming. We're going to be eating. So you just want to be mindful of that. So, just make sure you're watching what you eat. Continue to be healthy. Harvesting out of that garden all those nutrients. Do not let those nutrients go to waste. And yes, if you leave them in the garden, they will feed back your soil. Anybody else got tomatoes that's still growing? I went out there today and I am just like in awe of the tomato harvest that I have made so much tomato sauce and tomato paste, pepper sauce. I got pepper sauce in there. I got some cayenne out there. I got some jalapenos out there. I have those purple peppers, the little baby ones. I have some bell peppers out there, and they look great. Like, they really look great. I need to, I guess, harvest, because in the pepper tower, they didn't get really huge. Like, them jalapenos got big, but like the little purple peppers, they were like a nice little size. But they were really, really good. That was my first time having a purple pepper. But anybody else? Y'all, I got 2 roselle on. That's a plant that Mona gave me. I got 2 roselles on there. I put that in the greenhouse. Let's see what else. All of them is in the greenhouse. My raspberry, my blackberry bush, they're both in the greenhouse. My grape bush, that's in the greenhouse. I cut the grape back. I cut the raspberry back. I didn't cut the blueberry back. I'm just gonna cover it, the blueberry. And then all of the leaves I was able to collect, I'm gonna mulch them in all of the plants, all of the pots. So that way I save them. It's funny, but last year, all of my mints in them died back except for the chocolate mint. The chocolate mint stayed growing. Like, I was getting chocolate mint like all year. And y'all, and believe it or not, I've had celery through the whole summer, through the fall, through the spring. I planted the celery last winter. I still got celery out there. It never died back. Like, I've been harvesting it, putting it in my greens, putting it in my smoothies. I've had like celery for the longest. And the other celery that I had that was in other pots and stuff, that died back. But this one big celery that I got, and my Swiss chard never died. I had Swiss chard all year, celery all year. The strawberries since the spring, since I had bought them, and they actually look good. But I think, I'm wondering, do I need to mulch the strawberry? Anybody that grows strawberries, do you have to mulch your strawberries? Like, do you have to put mulch on and cover it for the winter? If you're not like in Florida or something. But what do you do with your strawberry patch for the winter? What do you do with your strawberry patch? I learned to top my peppers plants off to cut them back and cover them. That's what I did last year, and they came back. Um, the tomatoes, my tomatoes came back too, I think. Yeah, yeah. You're not sure? Yeah, I wonder. Will my well, I'm sure I know that the strawberries come back. I just wonder if I need to cover them to protect them for the from the winter. Like it's snowing in Chicago. They said here we may get some snow tonight. They said a frost was definitely coming. I think she said we might get a light dusting between tonight and tomorrow. And it's like the whole Delaware Valley, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware. Oh, wow. Dang, Diana. That I know. Like that wind and the rain today was serious. So I know I'm trying to keep a mindful. See, the thing about it, guys, I got so many tomatoes out there, and they're not red yet. Some are orange. They're not red yet, but I'm afraid if the frost come or snow, I'm gonna lose everything. Like I'm just afraid I'm gonna lose everything. I don't want to cut it, and then our weather goes back to normal. Thank you, Jane. Though, and that's for everybody because I know there's snowing all over, and I know GT y'all been had snow, right? You and Mike y'all been had snow, right? So that was like a two-edged sword for me. I didn't want to cut it down, and we still got nice weather, and that's tomatoes and things I miss. And I've been giving away tomatoes. So, but then all the beautiful tomatoes out there now. Excuse me, y'all. If they that frost come or snow come, will it mess up my plant? So, hopefully not. Oh, y'all got snow yesterday. Dang, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Only because I listen, I don't like driving in it. And it takes me about 40 minutes to go see the kids that I'm seeing. Like I see kid Monday, Thursday, and Saturdays. So, and those are different kids. So I'm afraid that my time might be cut short with them sometimes because of the weather. I don't drive in the snow. I do not. I'm sorry, y'all. I was in an accident in the snow before. If it's bad, I'm not going. 2 feet. Wow. 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 What do you do with your plants, GT, your garden? Do you cover up like your strawberries, Mike or GT? What do y'all do with your plants when y'all getting that snow like that? Do y'all just um, use frost cover? Like Diana said, her frost cover just flew off. She had to run out there and get it. We had winds so bad this week. Like the winds were like crazy, howling. I know, right, Jado? Oh my God. I listen. 2 feet is now. Oh, I just thought about it. I can do Zoom with the children. I can do Zoom with them, which is good. I can do Zoom. Oh, I just thought about it. There's a little girl they wanted to give me. Maybe I can do Zoom with her. I'm gonna call her caregiver tomorrow. Maybe I can do Zoom with her. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is 50,000 places. Um, you mulch with leaves for the garlic and strawberries. Ah, there we go, Diana. Oh, Mike, you said it's done till spring. Mike, you didn't do any brassicas. Oh, y'all get snow. Dang it. Yeah. You should have seen me last winter, around this time last year when we had the snow. I had my grandkids outside with me in the garden, in the snow. They was helping me. It was so funny. They were trying to help me. I was trying to salvage what I could when that snow hit. So, I'm not ready, y'all. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the snow. I'm not ready. I guess y'all are used to it, but I am not ready. Oh, oh crap. Dang. You're right, Mike. My bad. My bad. Let me tell you, I'm sure you benefited from your garden, all that good stuff you was making. What you make for dinner tonight? Anybody else cook tonight? What was on the menu tonight? What did y'all have? Anybody drinking tea tonight? What you drinking? What tea you drinking? If you are drinking tea, I know GT you driving. So, anybody have tea tonight? Wow, wow. He said everything frozen solid. Oh, you got the heater in the greenhouse? I didn't think about that. Well, this is Jersey. It's cold. When it's cold, it's cold. Like it's cold, it's cold. Um, we've been having great sun though. Great sun. I've been getting out trying to get that sun, letting that sun hit your skin. It is so necessary that we let that vitamin D hit different parts of our body, not just your face and hands. Sometimes you gotta let your arms show so that the sun can hit it. Just make sure that you're getting as much vitamin D as possible. You have broccoli leaves. Ooh. Oh my God. Let me see. So Mike said he had broccoli leaves, stir fry, butter and tamari over rice with peppers. Listen. Yes, 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 yes. It's so funny, but I love peppers and onions on darn near everything, like everything. Everything. Even if I'm like making like a salmon salad or anything like that, I'm cutting up the peppers and onions. And let me tell y'all, just because they got a device for something doesn't always mean that it works the best. I bought this little onion chopper. I showed y'all in a video a while back, the onion chopper. I think I got it from Aldi. I did like a video on the things I got from Aldi. And I damn near broke my hand trying to, because you're supposed to cut the onion in half, and then you're supposed to sit it on top and push it down. Them blades was not that strong, y'all. I damn near was pushing for my life on there. So everything that is a little gadget ain't that great. Playing mini golf at work with clients. Oh, nice. One of my my friend, she just wanted to do an outing for us to go play miniature golf. So we got a nice place out here in Pennsylvania to play miniature golf. A really nice place that everybody goes to. And so we trying to plan that outing. It'd be just me and my sisters or my girlfriends, and we go. But it's nice. So yeah. Yep. Let me tell you, ooh, I'll have to share with y'all my knives. I got some pink knives, and I'll be like, oh, chopping away like I am a chef. Okay, it's that Satoka knife. It's supposed to be that really sharp blade that they use, like the Asian chefs use. Oh man, you swear I'm like on Top Chef or something where I be cutting up and getting that food prepped. So yeah, I'm like the gadget girl, but that gadget is a no. I need to do a review and let them know they need to go back to the drawing board because yeah, I was like trying to. We shouldn't have to break our neck on a food chopper that's supposed to be sharp. So no, my knife can do the justice, just as even better now, even better. But yeah, any more questions, y'all? I don't want to hold y'all here forever, but Any questions? Yeah, Sentoku knife. Yeah, that's it. Yep. And I got like three of them. I got three of them. I have one Paris Hilton one because it's pink, of course. I have a Tahari one, and then there's another one I have. And but y'all see, I think y'all, if y'all been on a live with me and Mona on Sundays, or Georgia Peach Nut in their lives, I've used them. Um, I've either and then I made live. I did a pepper video live and stuff. Yeah, it is much better than trying to use that gadget. Now the little food chopper, that was cute. It, I don't cut big heavy food, but I have a bigger food chopper for that. Yeah, Jane, everything got to be pink. Everything is pink. And I was obsessed, me and my daughter turned me on to, she's like, Mom, Paris H, she got a whole pink set of knives and kitchen accessories, and we was like on a hunt for all of this pink stuff. And it's funny because there was a pink set and there was a green one, but it wasn't by Paris Hilton. It was by somebody else, and I gave the green to my daughter. I'm like, but you said green your favorite color, even though she was looking for the Paris Hilton first. You was. I know you was, Mike. I appreciate that. And thank you for the comments. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jane Doe. Everybody. Diana, Mike, GT, Natasha. Let me see. Urban Garden Chronicles, Cowboy. Let me see. I just want to shout everybody. Broke Farmer, my good brother. Y'all don't forget to check him out on Sundays. Who else? Check out GT Junior's channel and Mike's channel. They both got great content on their channel. If you're into gardening, and GT got chickens, and Mike has a great one. Well, besides his squirrels, but Mike has a beautiful garden as well that they have. You guys can check out. Make sure you check out their channel too. Let me see what else. Let's see. Let's see. Shout out to Robin. I'm playing, y'all. That was me in the comments. Did I say you, Diana? Guys, is I Rob? Oh, Rob. Make sure you guys check out Rob's channel too. Rob is always fighting for the community. So check out Rob's channel too. Love his channel. And support his efforts over there. I said Urban Garden Chronicles. Jane Doe. I think seen Serena at the beginning. And for, listen, everybody that's in the bushes too, I appreciate you guys so much. You make it all fun for me to keep coming here and bringing you content. If you have a suggestion on a herb or something that you need me to cover or to talk about, please don't forget, just nudge me. You can nudge me on Instagram, r_r Queen Collection, or you can nudge me here on the channel. Leave me a comment. If you did not catch the live video and you're catching a replay, make sure you just hit hashtag replay so I know that you were in there. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. If you came in here for 1 minute, if you came in here for 5 minutes, you came here for the whole time, I am truly grateful to you for coming and stopping by my channel. Everybody in the bushes, shout out to the bushes. We be having to be in the bushes sometimes. GT, that's driving, and he dropped that. Everybody check out those medicinal seed company that he talked about. They have a catalog that you can order from. I am going to check it out once I get off this live. And when I come back next week, I'll talk about some of the seeds that I saw in there. And Diana, maybe you can help me out too and share a list of your top medicinal seeds that you think everybody should get, because we are planning for the garden for next year. This is the time that I'm writing it out. I'm drawing it. I'm getting in my head what it is I want to grow. Right now, though, to be honest, I'm looking at what worked, what didn't work. I'm looking at mistakes that I made. Y'all know I was on Wind Down Wednesdays, Garden Confessions, in that confessional all the time. So, but I plan to do better this time around. Especially, and this been fun, y'all, because I've had my granddaughters in the garden and they've been helping everything from watering to helping me plant seeds. I can't wait for those carrots to come up. My granddaughter, Kamaya, she planted those carrots and they're so cute. She just had a little, I think it was only maybe about 4 or 5 carrots that have actually are coming up out of there. But she planted them, and I just want her to see her hard work come out of there. They both helped that. They had their little gardens, but I made a mistake of putting it in the front. So, and the vegetables didn't do well, but their flowers did really well. And I had showed you guys the flowers in a video as well. But I have been working a lot on some herbs for the fellas. If you did not see, please go back and check it out. I did strongback. I did guinea hen weed. Even though I say they are for the fellas, the same thing I do with the ladies when I talk about herbs that help the women, and that there are properties of that plant that help both genders. Same thing with these herbs for the fellas. I wanted to give you guys a couple herbs to help you with just your energy level, because a lot of us, our energy level is low, stamina, things that we, just need a little pick me up on. So make sure you check those herbs out. That I think I talked about the cheney root, which was another herb. I'm not sure if I went into depth. I'll go back and watch my video and see if I did not go into depth about it at all. I don't think it was on those. It was on a video before that. If not, then I'll just reiterate it. But we'll talk about those medicinal seeds. And let's talk about what we grow and what we're planning to grow for next year. Adding more, are you going to add more herbs to your garden next year? So that they not only serve a culinary purpose, but also a health purpose. And I think that's what GT Jr. was getting at, is making sure that we had herbs that serve the medicinal purpose, y'all. There's so many things that are going wrong in the food. And I'm not saying everywhere, and I'm not saying everyone. I'm just saying that we just need to be proactive about what we are eating. And part of that is just making sure we have knowing some of the purposes of the herbs. I'm not saying you got to know every benefit about the herbs in your garden, but it's just nice to know that I could go in my garden when I start having an itchy throat. I could go in my garden and grab some peppermint tea, and that's going to help with it. Or if I have a upper respiratory infection, I can go out and get some lemon balm, or I can go get some lemongrass. Or if I'm having issues with my scalp is dry and I need to go out and pick some rose petals and dry those out, or anything like that. It's just nice to know that we can go to our garden and get something that's going to help us with some of the things that we deal with on a daily basis. And I do have a video on that as well. Just give a list of herbs that we can just go out and pick, or any kind of fruits or vegetables that may be in a garden that can help us, like peppers. And peppers got more vitamin C than oranges and lemons. So you can eat some peppers. You need a vitamin C boost. You're taking an iron pill, and you need to have vitamin C to go along with it. So I don't have to just drink orange juice or eat an orange. I can go and get some peppers and add that to my meal, and I've already got vitamin C. So just things like that, guys, that I think is just great to know. And that's the whole purpose of why I'm doing this. Just that, so we get just little tidbits that's just going to help us along this journey, and have a little fun while we're doing it. Have a little late night chat while we're doing it. And if you need me to put on my herbalist hat, you can put that on too. But this is just always fun. So listen, guys, it was my pleasure. I hope you enjoyed tonight. I thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to add a little glam, and we're going to continue to grow together. Okay? Listen, y'all, good night, everybody. Good night. Say a prayer for everybody. I know that the weather is a little inclement all over in different places. And then don't forget to make somebody else smile, or make somebody else day, or be in service to somebody else while we're doing this, while we're walking this journey called life. And I appreciate you all. Y'all have a blessed weekend. And I will be here next week. Is next week Thanksgiving? I think I was here last Thanksgiving. We were here last day. God's Desire. Who was here with me? Who was here with me? I think we was on live last Thanksgiving. I think we were here last Thanksgiving because everybody was talking about what they ate for Thanksgiving. So if you are not doing anything, you know what? I'll be here just so that we can just hang out. So, um, yes, Turkey Day. Thank you, Mike. I know it's next week, but I remember God's Desire. Do you remember? I think we were live last Thanksgiving. We were here live. So I'll be here. Listen, I might show y'all some of the pies I make. So I'll be here next Thursday. Okay. So I will see y'all. Have a blessed weekend. Please stay blessed. Blessings, 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 everybody. Thank you so much to my moderators. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night.